Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
The live's not pressing on here
So why don't you use that thing, man?
because I don't know how to do this. I see.
Live right there.
We're live, baby.
God damn, it took you forever.
Well, you know, I'm old.
You're
I'm not tech savvy, but we got a special episode today. Today is our 1 year episode.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Episode 24, season 2. It is the big 5-2 of our existence.
We made it 52 times.
We made it. We're going to be gargling some BBD today, guys. Hope you're excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I look forward to this.
Paul's been licking his lips since he's seen the bottle.
He's like, ooh.
Daddy likes. We got special guests today. We got Paul, who's a regular.
He's a regular.
And we have Kylie finally.
It's about
back
time.
from Florida.
From Bama.
From Bama.
Yeah.
She finally got done with cruises and she's here.
She cruised the planet.
Yeah.
And then she made it back to Colorado. That has no oceans. So she couldn't port here. She had to fly here.
That's right.
I was told years ago, there was a Navy recruiter in the Horizon High School. And I was like, yeah, man, I mean, this sounds cool and all, but, like, is there any chance I'll ever get stationed back in Colorado? And he's like, well, I mean, there's no ocean, so...
No.
No. And I was like, so why are you here? Like,
Exactly.
How do you exist if I can't do what you're doing?
Because they want you to move.
Yeah, no. I'm like, well, the Navy's not for me. And you know why.
You know why. We got some good bottles today.
We have some really good bottles.
We got some George T. Stagg, the 2024 edition.
224?
2024?
2024?
I'm going to say it's probably going to be good.
2023 was absolutely
My favorite whiskey
phenomenal
out there of all time.
Yeah. Have you ever had George T. Stagg?
No, I don't usually drink whiskey.
Well, you're on the
You're in
right
for a
show.
treat. That's a good way to get introduced to some George T. Stagg right here. I'll tell you what. Then we're also going to be doing some BBD.
So, and that's a very special bottle. That came from the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Came from a pirate. I'm assuming from an island of Tortuga. I don't know if that's true or not. Where did you pick it up at?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
Florida's gift shop.
I was like, hey, if you're going to be in the Caribbean, can you just like pick me up a bottle of Caribbean rum? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. I was on a call or I was doing something. And Mrs. DadDimes is like, yeah, Kylie dropped you off a present.
She gave you some of that big black dick,
She got it directly from...
It's premium Caribbean.
I'm pretty sure that they can't sell that in the States. You can import it via cruise line, but I don't know.
Import it via Nice.
Yeah, they thought it was funny that...
Blackbeard's Trading Company.
there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's who.
That's it.
Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands.
That's what I was going to say.
Have
That's
you
what we
visited the
thought.
Cayman Islands?
No.
So she did not get it from the Cayman Islands.
It says on the back, I think. It's a whole story of how it became.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
You know the Cayman Islands, what they're known for?
Cayman.
Money laundering.
Oh.
Yeah,
thought you
that's
were
why you
saying
always have your
that.
bank accounts in the Cayman Islands so that you guys can't like seize your assets.
I've been poor my whole life, Justin. I don't have to worry about that.
I've never had to worry about hiding my money in the Cayman Islands.
I've had to worry about getting money, not hiding it.
Fair enough. I get it. So big episode. We've got a lot of things going on right now. We will start off. Oh, man, I don't know if we want to end off with BBD. So I mean, because you want to start off with the
it's going to wear
Stagg.
you out. So you're right.
I mean, you might have some like throat problems after. I don't
Might
know.
not be able to talk afterwards.
But
I think we gotta go Stagg.
I think you start with the Stagg because you don't want to lose the essence of that going into this. Because Stagg, I remember years ago, I went to the Budweiser brewery up in Fort Collins. Yep. And I remember, like, after you go through the tour, they give you all these samplers. I was like, man, that is, like, the best beer I've ever had because it's, like, right off the tank. And you'll never get anything like that again.
Yep.
I feel as though George T. Stagg and your bourbon adventures are probably going to... I mean, you can have access to anything you want. Mm-hmm. But you're going to start with this and all of the rest of this. You're going to be like, oh, well, it's not George T.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not off the tank.
Let's just hope that none of these others sponsor them.
They don't. I don't really care. Like,
And even if they did, We tell the truth here at DadDimes.
Yeah,
So
they would know. They'd
would
be
know.
like, "Oh my god, Pappy's all pissed off right now." Well, that's funny, Pappy, because George T is better.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, good.
Paul, would you like to hand me that bottle there?
Oh yeah, he has T-Rex arms. He can't get over there. There you go.
I just got a lot of man boob in the way, and it's hard to lean over.
Yeah.
I got a splinter last week, and that shit hurt. For
Mike S is on. What's up, Mike? Is your mom joining us?
She should be on.
Is she on yet?
Yeah.
I mean, do you see her on?
Well, nobody's commented yet, but
Okay.
I'm assuming my mom's on.
Well, I need to get a comment from Phyllis before I push some things out there.
Okay.
So until that happens, until she,
Good.
I'm waiting
Until she.
until she determines that she wants to be part of the show. I can't
Okay.
talk about it. Come on. All right.
It's all right.
All right. It's okay. All right. So here on DadDimes, we well, you watch the show. You've watched it once or twice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once.
we once
Just-
we work our way
kidding.
through. So we start with the sniffers because you have to have it neat. You have to get the essence. You have to pull out the fragrance. You have to pull out the bottle taste, and then we're gonna start working our way.
Yeah, can Justin pour?
I will take care of it for you,
Thanks.
but not into the Corona premiere because I would never do that to degrade.
Stagging
Yeah, I mean we would increase the value of Corona like twice.
significantly.
And then we'll move on to chilled, and then we're going to move on to ice, and then we're going to get into some BBD, and we're going to get into some stories because it's story time.
Yep. Josh is on.
What's up, Josh?
My mom's on, and Dom's on.
Oh, so Phyllis is on. Okay.
Yes.
Phyllis.
Yes, she's here.
I'm pretty sure I have fulfilled my requirement.
She doesn't have it yet. What if Kylie says, "I want that"?
It goes to Phyllis. She's been asking for it for a while.
Paul, do you want to take this a little closer to the
Take it a little closer. A little dusty. I need to wipe it off. But that is for you. It is now done. Well, you don't have to
now done.
get like super. Jesus.
That's beautiful right there.
Yeah.
Justin, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
Yeah.
See,
Show
can't-
some leg.
Thigh Guys, by the way, is our new spin-off website. It's like Feet Finders.
But thigh guys. I had Paul do that because he's wearing some Viking stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we know what kind of rated team that is. By the way.
Yeah, we wanted to have a winning team.
That's right.
Just joking. I think they got a winning record too.
I think they win once or twice. What's up, Mohammed?
Oh, the Broncos? Yeah.
Vikings.
Yeah. Oh,
I know the
yeah,
Broncos
I
do.
think so. Yeah. Is
Sandy
11-2
Lulu's in the house. Huh?
Is 11-2 a winning record?
Are they 11-2?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Vikings?
I'm not sorry. They are 12-2. Sorry.
oh 12-2.
Oh, so like the Chiefs are doing better still? That's crazy.
Somehow.
I mean, really? I don't get it, but I mean, you're just.
It helps to have the easiest
Aren't they
schedule
still
in the
the?
league.
Aren't they still second in the division? Minnesota.
Yeah. Actually, they're tied right now.
Tied.
But the Lions beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not.
They're
tied.
not quite there.
They're not tied.
Not there.
Remy's in the house.
Well, that's.
And my mom said, "Oh hell yeah, that's awesome."
Or, I've been promising it for a while, and I apologize. It's
And
taking
she
some time.
mentions that it's about damn time.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. There's a lot of things that we do on DadDimes, and you got to send it to the laser guy, and then the laser guy has to send it to the epoxy guy, and the epoxy guy then has to send it to the staining guy.
Yeah,
there's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of work that goes into that.
Yeah, and
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Marie Rose just joined with the little squirt signs,
Hell yeah!
and the CQ just joined. I don't know these people, but you know what? Welcome to DadDimes. We love
She's
it.
probably excited for the BBD, which is coming later.
That must be it. All right, so you've traveled. You went around the coastal U.S. Not like global yet. You haven't done that yet, right? We're not like across the pond yet.
No, not really. No.
Like future plans, possibly like Germany.
Not as of right now.
Yeah, okay, well, Morocco,
Possibility.
We almost
Maybe.
did 1 year.
and COVID hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I did take her to Morocco.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Japan,
nice.
and Germany,
Yeah,
Disney.
and Mexico. We went around the world.
Around
All of them.
the world.
Yeah.
Around the
We did.
It was so much better than actually being in Morocco.
Yeah, sure it was. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure I can go to Morocco, drink a little there, and like, oh, okay, I want tequila. Let's go to Mexico. Right there.
Can you even drink in Morocco?
I don't know.
I think it's a Muslim country.
You're probably going to lose both hands.
Some strict rules out there.
Maybe a foot.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go.
I think you made the right choice.
You know what? I will go to Morocco.
If they sponsor us.
And Disney.
That's where you need to be.
I agree. My mom said thank you so much.
You were very welcome. You were very welcome. I'm sorry it took forever, but we got there. Okay.
So a little bit about George T. Stagg, the 24 edition.
Oh, yeah.
It's 68% alcohol by volume, which means it's 136 proof, which is
It's
up there.
Yeah. This is actually a higher proof than 23.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did take a sip, and you definitely can taste it.
I don't know where the 23 is.
Back there?
It's
right there. The first one, next to Pappy.
Oh, okay. My eyes just aren't as good as they used to be. All right.
Yeah.
That was a 135, so.
My wife would have been proud of me for finding it real quick like that.
This is 136.1, slightly more.
Yeah.
Have you tried it yet?
No. I've just been smelling it.
You're in for a treat.
It burns a little, but it burns so good. It doesn't hurt.
You know, that burn hits you, and then
Yeah.
it goes away real quick.
Yeah.
And it just has that nice taste afterwards.
God, it just.
I'm actually getting
melts
like
in
a
your
hint
mouth.
of licorice on the back
I'm
end.
so happy. It still has that cherry taste to it, but yeah.
There's like a licorice. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, I think it tastes like licorice on the back end.
Yeah. So Stagg is something that is considered an allocated bottle. So you can't just find it. You can't just go into a liquor store like, yeah, can I get some George T. Stagg? They're going to be like, oh, no.
How many points do you have?
God, I hate that place. I hate that place so much.
Yeah. But our friends at Cherrywood Liquor, you don't need
Take
points.
care of us.
They just take care of you.
Us. Yeah. 136
in Colorado, right next to
Boulevard.
Starbucks.
Right next to Starbucks. Across the street from Walgreens.
Yep.
Right next to that eye place. I don't know. It's an optical place.
Couple buildings down from Advanced
Chase.
Auto Parts. O'Reilly's.
Yeah. There's a pho over there.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Pizza place that you used to work at.
Papa Murphy's.
Different location. She used to be a
Yeah.
Papa Murphy's.
Down the street from Horizon.
It is down the street from the old HHS.
Yep.
She was a Papa Murphyer before she moved up to the old Top Golf.
Yep.
And she was working her way through the ranks.
Nice.
Yeah, she was
That
taking.
was the worst job I ever had.
Tell me how you really feel. You just did. So you're saying that your first job would not, or your long-term job would not be Top Golf?
No.
I think that you helped so many. Like, you used to do golf lessons for the tykes, the children. Wasn't
It was only to get away from serving.
Okay, fair
You know what she just said with her eyes? Man, fuck them kids.
That's why.
kids.
That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for the kids. That's not for the children. Ugh.
It was also from 7 to 12.
Yeah.
So I had the rest of the day off.
Man,
You
fuck
didn't
them
have to work the
kids.
night shift. Yeah.
So
I mean, we get it. We understand it.
I got 14 kids myself.
Yeah.
I get it.
14 going on 30.
Pretty much.
But you know what? It's worth every second.
Every second.
Every other second. Every third second.
So much so that me and my buddy started a podcast on Wednesdays to drink.
No, we're bringing joy to others. We're
That's
making
true.
sure that people don't drink alone. Because you're an alcoholic if you drink alone. If you're watching DadDimes, you're drinking with buddies.
Yep.
stop drinking alone.
No, just make sure that you're drinking while you're watching DadDimes.
Or listening.
Or reruns.
Or reruns.
Yeah.
Yep. We like to call this community service for us.
We've talked about it.
We have, yeah.
We were
We're going to go nonprofit here
we were
soon.
just talking that DadDimes could be a non-profit men's group. We could.
You think that if you ever got in trouble, they would backlog all the time you spent doing this? And
Oh, probably.
There's no doubt.
like, you know what? You don't have to serve any time. You've done so much.
I think so.
You'd be like, you know what? Your service to the community, man.
Yeah.
Not only are we not going to make you serve time, we're going to give you the key to the city.
We apologize about the inconvenience of your arrest. You know what? Let's escort you home. And that's what they'll do.
So this city's looking for a new chief of police. I'm pretty sure that you would just get the job.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, obviously you know more, so welcome.
kind of.
You need to show these people how to properly police.
Yeah. I will. I'll lay down the law.
Lay down. We'll get there. All right. Bourbon, good, bad?
like it.
So far, delicious. Since you are like a complete bourbon sipper.
I'm the worst person to ask about this stuff.
You got to start somewhere.
It's burning my nose.
It's burning.
That's when you know it's good.
So it's the holiday season. Your brother was on here, and he was saying, when are you guys going to have another
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary party? And we're like, you mean like Christmas? And he's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, every time that I come over, like, it's not a Bloody Mary. Like, it's Christmas and you guys are doing Bloody Marys. I just thought you were doing Bloody Mary parties. I was like, no, man. Off. You just come over when, like, it's a holiday. It just so happens.
That
so
sounds like John.
Bloody Mary party coming up. That'll be next week.
Wednesday, to be exact.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'm glad I got all my shopping done a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. I was actually talking to your kid about it today that we have a date this weekend.
And by I got all my shopping done this weekend, or a long time ago, my wife's doing all the shopping.
Except for this weekend when we have to go shop because there's one person that we actually have to shop for. Not Paul, though, because I got Paul a gift.
Jesus?
Paul,
Jesus.
This is for you.
Christ.
This is our Christmas outfit, Paul.
Season. It has bells.
Ring-a-ding, ding,
Oh my
ding.
God.
You know
Stacy's
what?
gonna love
he
this.
told me he was getting that, and just like everything else, I took it as a joke.
Rudolph
Jesus
the
Christ.
red-nosed reindeer.
Stacy's gonna love
That's
it.
terrifying.
Yeah. Hey,
It is not.
The door's closed, Kylie. Don't come a knocking.
if you hear
The bells are
if the
jingling.
door's closed
Jesus
and you hear
Christ.
some jingling,
I hope my wife's not watching.
I cannot wait for her to.
try it on.
I'm about to. Can I dance in front of the camera?
Can I
Absolutely.
leave?
No, I mean,
I want to see that.
our
He's happy though.
frowned upon. He's happy.
Thank you, Justin.
Well, we did that to ourselves.
You know what? I'm not even gonna tell her that you got this for me. I'm just gonna
Can you do me a favor?
show up.
Can you do me a favor? When you show up and she's like, Paul, wow. Can you be like, this is from your brother?
I'll walk in the room with the camera rolling. You can see her face.
Jeez.
Not on me, on her face.
All right, we'll do that.
That's what we do here in DadDimes.
My
Merry
wife
Christmas.
absolutely loved when I presented that to her.
Yeah. I mean, it's so. So my wife was like, "Oh, yeah, you guys got onesies, didn't you?" And I was like, "You're not wrong.
Well, close.
It's a one piece.
Halfsies.
It's
Quartersies.
It's
one
half.
piece.
It's not even half. It's not even half.
You know
So-
what? We're going to send pictures to Justin.
Oh, he already got
Torture.
mine.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
anything that you
It's his
send,
wallpaper.
we will post. we have to make sure that our viewers are really, they have the depth of what we do.
You
here
can find
on
all
DadDimes.
that content on
Thigh
X,
Guys.
because and Thigh Guys,
Yeah,
because X allows us to do it.
X allows us to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
What you do, DadDimes night. Or what they...
After hours.
After hours. There you go.
After hours.
DadDimes after hours.
We do. That's how we lead into Thigh Guys.
Nice!
So we signed our first client last week, which is my nephew Logan. So that was cool. Well, besides me and Justin's thighs, Logan's thighs are now on our webpage.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just you wait.
Yeah.
You'll be on Thigh Guys in no time.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
We still got our feet finder cam back here,
Yep.
which my left shoe's off and I'm presenting my toes to the camera.
Has a little bit of honey on it.
Yeah. I have my son Dominic back here pouring honey on my foot as we talk. So anything for the fans.
Well, I mean, he was looking for a job.
Yeah.
Now he's got one.
Now he's got gas money.
Executive producer.
Which I told him. I'm like, dude, you should put DadDimes as a reference.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We have an entire staff now, a LinkedIn page. I mean,
Nice.
a DJ started as a janitor. He worked his way up.
Yeah. Now I'm a co-host.
Yeah.
So
You'd be amazed how many jobs he had to do to...
I think at some point I might hit what's higher than host?
I don't know. CEO? CFO? CAO?
I'll hit one of those at some point.
All the O's?
But you know.
I mean, our earlier conversation, probably not the CFO, because you won't know about the Cayman stuff, and that's a problem.
Yeah. I can learn, though.
I mean, you absolutely can learn. Go down on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Not Norwegian,
Not
Nope.
Norwegian.
because you didn't like Norwegian.
What was your favorite cruise?
What is your favorite cruise?
Well, we only did Norwegian and Princess.
Okay.
Gay.
I like Princess. I think Princess was fun.
That sounds fun. Did you go, Paul?
Nope, I sure didn't.
Oh, you weren't
I wasn't
invited.
invited, no.
He was invited. They just can't take time off.
That, he says that, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to go to Minnesota for a little bit."
Go to
Wait
Minnesota,
a
eh?
second. You told us you wanted
Don't
us
you
to
know?
go during
Go
the
watch
week
the
of
Wild
Christmas.
play, eh?
I would have went during the week of Christmas. My brother-in-law's on a cruise right now.
Is he?
He's going to be there over Christmas. He's on a 10-dayer.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Royal Caribbean.
I had the other kids here. I thought, and I wasn't
Paul,
going to pay
didn't
for
you hear
them
our
to go.
last conversation? Fuck them kids.
I know.
So here's a fun story. How does it feel living with a Navyman? I call him seaman.
He's
He gets really upset about that.
I know, but technically he's a
I mean,
seaman.
I was like, dude, you were in the Navy. You're a seaman. He's like, no, I was an airman. I'm like, but you were never in the air. Like,
Yeah.
you were always
On
on
the
the
sea.
sea.
Yeah.
So I guess that was And your father over here, who probably wakes you up at the crack of dawn, like 42 dogs, your bigger brother, and your mom, which probably at the same time wakes you up at the crack of dawn with 37 dogs.
So I actually don't ever hear Mom and Dad leave,
No.
but I hear John's dog crying in the basement through my vent.
Fucking John.
So that's
man.
what gets me.
You know how to
7
fix
o'clock every morning.
Put a pillow over the goddamn vent.
I was going to say, shove some crap in the vent.
Yeah, I thought about that.
As a
Didn't work
tradesman,
for
I
a
wouldn't
second.
advise that. They do make these things called earplugs. Pop those in. Or actually, you could get the mask that plays sound. So, like, you could play white noise in the background while you go to sleep, and then you won't hear the dogs because you hear, like, a beautiful ocean or a rain or...
There you go. You got new headphones.
Yeah.
Use them.
You could do...
Can't sleep with headphones on.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
On your
saying.
back.
They make the eye mask that goes over your ears. Dude, I'm telling you. Amazon, $14 probably.
That's what I want for Christmas. There you go.
Too bad.
They won't get here in time.
I ever bought shit.
That's it. What'd you get me? I got you a new uniform. Just saying.
And I'm going to send you pictures of that. I think
This
you're the
is
one
my
that-
gift to you.
Hey there, fella. Well, just to let you know, Paul, Justin and I have
Matching.
matching.
Yeah.
I still have to hand mine out.
Yep. We had to pay it forward.
Yep, pay it forward. So there's going to be a picture of all four of us.
I don't know who the fourth is, though. That's the fun part.
Ooh. Can we line up and take
Justin
pictures,
says my father-in-law.
It'd be hilarious.
I don't think he's into it.
I think he would be.
I think my brother-in-law Lenny would be into it. I also think my son Eric would be into it. And then we could be Santa's reindeer. Like gallop. That was a gallop. It's hard to do when you're sitting down.
I'm picturing it.
Either way,
Cover it.
I'm so
Put your
scared
hoodie
now.
over your lap.
whoa.
That's weird. He's like, I'm picturing it, and you see.
People are seeing what you're picturing. That's crazy, man.
I know.
All right, let's chill it down.
You guys take this. I'll take the 2 cubes.
I don't mind taking
It's all right.
cube. It's okay.
It's your home.
It's the studio.
You want to grab that, Paul?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do next. I stole one of these from Disney,
Did you?
and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. So then I had to buy 2 more. They're pretty cool.
And by
2 more or
still, he
2
means
more?
borrow.
No, I stole it. The Galactic Star Cruiser is no more. They shut down the hotel, so it's not like you can go and do it. They're gone. They don't do it anymore. So I don't feel bad about it anymore.
Yeah.
Disney, you knew I. When you charged me
You
like
did this.
$37 for a drink, you knew I was going to steal the cube. Just how it had to be.
$37 a cube. The drink is included.
They actually had some really cool ones too, man. They had some glasses where you would like add in lava, and they called it the Mustafar thing. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
But you got to like the glass came with it,
Yeah.
so I just assumed I was like, oh well, if I can get this over here, it just comes with it now. I can take this too.
Comes with that too.
Yeah, I mean, I could have been wrong.
We got the Star Wars cups and the shot glasses too.
You stole those
Remember
too?
the teeth from the
The Rancor teeth.
yes.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a beer flight.
That's freaking sweet. That's worth the money.
Every penny.
I have no how much it was,
$100.
but I'd paid for it.
It was probably not cheap, but I don't remember. I just know that it's in the collection now.
Yeah.
I think they're 4 ounces, 2 ounces,
They're bigger than 2.
3 ounces.
I don't know.
El Ashurish. Do you know what that name
The
is?
Sushi El Bombon joint.
Oh, Suchi?
Yeah. See, welcome. Got
Which
much
brings
luck.
our next guest.
Funny.
I was trying to.
I was thinking about it, but we said no, we wouldn't do it.
We wouldn't do it.
We wouldn't. Well, we would, but if it was anyone else,
we would have done it.
You
wouldn't do it,
thought about it?
we think of a lot of things here on DadDimes.
It would have been great. It would have been funny.
It would have been a good chat.
It would have been funny. I mean, we're still friends.
Yeah, exactly.
When, I was trying to think of I was thinking of the Love Boat theme. The Love Boat.
I don't know if that's the thing.
Soon we'll be making another run. Yeah, it's Love Boat theme.
Okay. I mean, I can't go that far back.
I mean, I'm not the oldest one here.
You're not.
Probably not by far. I mean, I'm
Weren't you class of like 96?
God damn.
95.
Paul, I was 10 years old.
Yeah, that's. I know. I said you weren't even close to being the oldest.
Oh.
I mean, Kylie's even older. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
God, oof. Where was I at when Kylie was born? I think I
Jersey's
was working-
Bina joint. Nice
in
Jersey's.
Jersey. I was working at Six Flags in catering, and I got a phone call. Your sister had a baby. And I was like, oh. I mean,
Nice.
I'm still working. I mean, do you know how
Cool,
much?
I got to get this guy Dippin' Dots real quick.
I was like, do you know how much these minutes cost me? Like,
Yeah. I told you not until 7.
you couldn't wait until prime hours? Like, what the hell?
Shucks. Because he didn't cuss back then. Gee willikers. I'm
Gee
so
willikers.
upset.
Oh, man. God, man, this thing is... I can't keep up with them. I don't know. Sharon Lynn?
Oh, you pronounced that one pretty good.
Well, I mean... You know why.
She's part of the Whats.
I wasn't going to say that. That's rude.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. DadDimes. I think we're drinking. We're doing a thing.
Well, we do any top fans this week?
It's the same. So we can put them up.
Top fans this week.
Yep. Is your little thingy not working?
It's not
Oh,
working.
well, if it's not working, then you're going to have a problem. You know what? Here. You know what? I think you might have gotten unplugged.
Well, fuck, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Like,
Like,
I see lights.
Well, shit. I mean, shoot, Mom. My mom's watching. I can't cuss.
this.
Oh, that's unplugged.
Yep.
Back on.
Power.
I've always been told if you turn it back off, turn it back on, it might work. So go ahead and try it again.
Well,
It's got to reboot, but
I spoon.
we'll get there. Our top fans, if I remember correctly, last week was Dominic,
Possibly.
Ella,
Maybe.
and...
Is it booted up?
Not yet.
Push the button.
It's blank.
Oh.
There's nothing on there.
Oh.
well, there's a.
Dominic, Ella, and I believe Josh Van Hilton was our top fans last week, which means they're the same.
Oh.
They're the same.
So if you check the little, it's down, and like it has like eyeball with a slash through it.
This one?
Click that one. Yeah. Boop.
Yep.
Now if you do the same.
Oh, no, Lenny.
Oh, there you
Dominic,
go.
Lenny, and Ella, top fans.
Oh, there you go. And the sports will be the same.
Okay.
Okay. We're working.
Nice.
Cool.
This is why we need a executive producer.
Yeah. I'm only a co-host.
Yeah. I know, but you have to learn on the fly.
That's true.
I don't have to be the technician as well.
My mom told me to quit effing cussing.
Yeah, watch your language, young man.
She called me a piece of shit, and she said she should. I'm not going to continue.
That's not what I see.
No. So I got a question for you. Why was your wife so pissed last week that she flipped me off on the show?
Because you didn't invite her on.
Oh, maybe if she didn't flip me off on the show, she would be invited. I actually
I don't know what to tell you.
that's the first time I got the finger on the show, and I was like, I was going to ban her for life.
Well, after 25 years, I've seen way worse. So, don't worry.
He was so mad he kicked me out. It's not true, but
I was like, what the hell, man? I mean, I can't. I get bullied on my own show from my sister. What kind of shit is that?
Well, if your older sister can't bully you, who can?
No one.
I think at this point only his wife's supposed to bully him.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no one else that I can't like
Come on, your sister never loses that privilege.
hang up. Or,
My sister can't bully me.
No.
I'll fucking kick her in her knee. She's on. She knows.
She deserves it.
Yeah. You fucking did this.
You did this.
Actually, guys, I have not even mentioned this. This is an exciting day for me.
Exciting
Right?
day.
So exciting. So today
Why is
at
it
2
exciting?
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, right? I have a Zoom meeting,
Yep.
right? With my brother-in-law, Lenny,
Got
my
it.
sister,
Yep.
and then 3 other contestants for the Family Feud. We had our final interview for Family Feud today, and we fucking crushed it. I'll tell you what, it was probably one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
Are you going to be on the feud?
We're probably going to be on the feud. We did such a good job.
Like
Steve Harvey?
With Steve
With
Harvey?
Steve.
Yeah. You can't come either, Paul.
Are you going to wear the shirt?
Weren't we just talking about
I'm
that
gonna wear the
last night?
DadDimes,
Yeah,
or
we
get a tie, DadDimes tie or something.
Oh my god!
Because he's like, all right, introduce yourself, and I'm like, hey, I'm DJ from Denver, Colorado. I love the Denver Broncos. What did I say? I love the Denver Broncos. I have 5 kids. I've been married to my beautiful wife for 14 years, and me and my best buddy have a podcast where we do whiskey reviews.
Boom.
And he was like, oh, okay, we'll come back to the whiskey reviews. And then he started asking about my profession. I was like, I'm a master plumber.
Was it Steve?
No, it was Jabril, my buddy Jabril.
All right.
So we went through it, and our interview was basically doing a round of Family Feud.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
like we fucking crushed it. We did great. It was so cool. I was so nervous going into it. Right.
Yeah.
So nervous.
Do you want to apply for the feud?
But as soon as that kicked on,
I might.
bam, I was in my zone.
Good answer, Paul. Good answer, Paul.
That's what we had to do in the thing. So I'm glad everybody was out of the office because we also had our Christmas party today. So while they were driving to the Christmas party, I was doing our Family Feud, and I was like, "Good answer, Lenny. Yeah, way to go, buddy." And like, "Oh yeah, good answer." It was.
That's where it
fucking
was,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Just so you know, the Gandy family, they could steal.
When they would do it, I would go, "Yeah!" Air high fives just to show them like I'm about this life, boy. you called the right one.
You know, I was watching.
Which they're probably watching right now. Hey, Jabril.
Yeah, what's up, Jabril?
So
So I was watching one of the TikToks on it, and you know, he asked the question like, "All right, give me a time when this happened." And he looks over at him. He's like, "That's the table. The buzzer's up here." So don't forget, hit the button. You got to hit the button.
yeah.
You can't just hit the table.
Oh, dude, I've been watching the feud since the old guy was on there. It went from some old white guy,
Yeah, that guy kissed everyone.
then it went to the other white guy, and went to the other white guy.
Drew Carey and
Was Drew Carey on that?
Yeah, it went to
Okay.
Drew Carey,
Before
Richard Kern,
I don't remember Richard.
Al Borland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Kern, and then now it's Steve Harvey.
No, but who was the funny guy with like the weird voice? Bigger dude.
Louis Anderson.
Louis.
Yeah.
OG.
I think Louis. Maybe I'm thinking Louis was Drew Carey.
I didn't
Drew
think.
Carey also did it.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
He's on the Price is Right.
I know.
The
but
Price
I
is
saw he-
Wrong,
Maybe
Bob.
I am wrong. I mean, it's possible
Okay.
that I'm wrong.
Drew Carey might have been, but Louis Anderson definitely.
That's where it was.
And now we got our brother Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
What up, Steve? We're about
up?
to have you drink right here, boy.
Yeah, I'm one of those out there. You need to invite him.
I will.
Like, listen, Steve, man, I know that you think you made it. You haven't until you got on DadDimes. Come on down.
When I told Jabril that I like golf, and he's like, "Hey, Steve's an avid golfer too. He'll probably talk to you about that." I was like, "Well, I probably suck compared to Steve because I gotta actually." Well, I guess Steve Harvey has a lot of jobs too, but
He works.
yeah, he works. That boy works. I'll
Yeah,
tell
he
you what.
knows.
My screaming scared my niece. I'm sorry, Ozzy.
I'm so sorry.
That's my. What is she? 3-month-old niece now?
Yeah.
Yeah. She every time I hold her, she gets such a big smile. She loves me.
Just
so
the happiest
I'm her
baby ever.
favorite. kind of a big deal.
So, I was going to say that the sports of the week, but you can't push the button.
I can.
Did the button come back up?
No.
I have to reboot the system. I don't have time for that. We're like mid-show. I can't turn the thing off.
Another Broncos win, baby.
Now, there was a Broncos stomping.
Yeah.
31-13. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Because some people can't hold on the ball into the end zone.
That's true. After that,
Missed it by that much.
beat the brakes off of them after that.
You killed the morale at that point. Was like
That was the turning point right there.
they made some choices.
Yeah.
God, that was so bad.
Hey,
but
I'll
it was
take
hilarious.
I'll take it.
I'm glad you were at the game. So you were at the game.
Yes, I
But
was.
you did not go to the tailgate, which is promoted on every DadDimes show. I'm a little pissed.
The Horseman tailgate.
The Horseman tailgate. How do you not go to that party?
Because I was with people that wanted to get inside the stadium.
I want to get in the stadium to the seats that I already have assigned before, so I could watch them. Warm up?
Exactly.
Ooh, they're stretching.
Yeah.
Hold the action.
Hey, what needed to see if the kicker was practicing okay.
Oh,
Paul, I'll tell you
kick
what.
the ball again.
If you would have went to the Horseman tailgate,
Man, you would have had
a great
the
time.
best
Nice,
game.
nice.
Yep.
Next time. I'm not. So, shout out to Vic,
Yeah, Vic was
one of our
over there.
newest listeners.
Yeah.
He's one of Denver's finest, going out there, saving lives, putting out fires on days that it doesn't rain. Just throwing that out there. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, Vic, and you get it. Like, you hope for those days where you get a break. So, those rainy days, you don't have to go put out fire.
A break
The
from
weather
working
does it
out.
for you. He went out, and he meets up, and all of a sudden we start getting photos of him and Lenny, and he's like, hey, go DadDimes. And I'm like, see, DadDimes brings people together, man.
Yep.
It brings people together.
It does.
Yep.
The Horsemen, they do a tailgate every home game, and they have the party of a lifetime. Next game, you got to be there.
Well, I do feel like maybe sometimes DadDimes tears people apart too.
I don't think so. I've never been
I'm
part-
kidding.
I
Just
mean,
because I pissed your wife off in the last episode doesn't mean it's
we are working on negotiations with our buddy Vlad right now to end the war in Ukraine.
Nice.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
actually, that's a big deal.
Tears people apart. You mean bring people together?
Like legit, we have a
yes,
huge
yes.
following in Moscow. We know it's Vladimir Putin.
Mm-hmm.
We've had these conversations back and forth, and they're talking about like nuclear proliferation. They're big words, I know. They're saying stand it down.
Okay. I'm back on board.
Okay, they're saying, you know what?
Yep.
It's okay. D. Trump's coming back in. We understand. We messed up. Our bad. We're going to pull it back. We're going to start importing some more vodka, making that money.
Yep.
Going to be on DadDimes. He's going to be one of our guests.
And that's
now,
the
it has to be
information-
digital because he can't come in the country. Weird.
Yeah.
Bring the show to him.
I mean,
We've talked
when
about
he
it.
sends us a ticket, we would be more than happy to go to Moscow.
That's nice.
Oh, my
Meet
God.
one of our
things
best
work.
friends, Vlad.
Yeah.
Because we've been
He's a
getting
drinking
real
buddy.
close
Yeah.
over these past he started following us a month ago, 2
Yeah.
months ago, and like he's one of our biggest supporters.
It's crazy.
We got 2 cases of vodka back here that we can't show because it's illegal. In
yeah, you can't
United
technically
States?
import it. We didn't import it, though. It just
No.
showed up, so that's fine.
There's a parachute that landed.
You know those drones that have been going around?
Mm, yeah. Hot weather balloons.
Vodka delivery for dead.
Don's asking. He missed it. He missed the episode last week. He's asking about the gender reveal. Don, we did a gender reveal.
Oh my god, it was
And
so epic.
It was an epic gender reveal. I am having a grandson. So
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe he was asking if I'd drop my pants.
No, that's when you put the uniform on.
well, you would have to get real close to the camera for him to determine. Boys in both areas, Don.
All I know is I'm excited. It was gender reveal. There were baby suits, there were lightsabers, and then there was like some fire extinguishers with some blue smoke.
Set
We need
it off.
to post that on our DadDimes.
Yeah, we do.
If only we had a social media manager that was willing to work for free.
For free?
That's the
You
price.
can have all the whiskey you
I've
want.
got bills to pay.
I got bills. We all got bills.
We'll pay you in whiskey.
We'll pay you an experience.
We'll
I don't know
pay
if you've
you-
heard that before.
Whiskey, experience, and then, laughter, joy,
Happiness.
happiness.
You have to start somewhere. It's called an internship.
Yep.
Just saying. Options. Got to move on, man. You're behind.
John offered.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
John actually...
I don't know if I could do it for the whiskey.
He didn't offer for one reason. He was about to, and he was like, yeah, man, we're going to do this thing. We're really excited about doing this thing. And then his dad called and was like, you know that job I got you that you start tomorrow?
Yeah, Paul is such a dick, too. He's like, John, where are you?
It was
We got work in the morning. Fuck. It's late.
He's like, I got you this job, and you should be heading home right now to wake up early to be able to get to this job on time.
We're like, fuck, Paul, it's 7:30,
You sound like
man.
a good dad.
I mean, God, you want good things for your children? Ugh.
Holy smokes, what kind of father?
Fucking
How would you even think that you'd want to do that? So, what job do you want to chase? Like, what is your career path?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Thanks, sir.
Why not? Isn't it time?
Well, I was doing esthetician for a while.
So
but
why aren't you going to just do that?
Yeah.
I
But you
believe
could
in
do DadDimes internship at the same time.
Exactly.
Well, I'm already done with that.
I know, but we could set up a studio right
So
over
you're
there.
done with esthetician
But I didn't get my license, though.
yet?
No. I'd have to go back to school.
Like, back to beauty school? Okay. So you'd start over, or would you, like, do a refresher?
No, I'd start over.
Okay. And you don't want to do that?
No.
You don't want to do waxing?
Well, I do, but where I went, all they did was facials and barely any waxing.
Oh,
Okay.
my wife did it at Lash Company, right over here.
Not those kind of
I heard about that, but it was a lot more expensive than Aveda.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
and my wife's putting it to good use.
Listen,
She wax your back?
she waxes my nose twice a year.
That's not enough.
It is not enough. I'm putting it out on DadDimes right now.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
You know what's funny, Kylie? Is so when she's in school, she's doing
This
her.
is so messed up.
We're there for her test dummies, right?
Her test dummies.
And she's like, all right, she waxes her nose hairs. What she did, Justin's really good. Her slipped on mine. I went, oh, and it didn't pull it out. So she had to eventually pull it out. I was
Got
like,
some of that mustache,
okay.
too?
She did.
Yes.
Top part. And
You
then
can still see the divot.
yeah. And then she was going to wax mine at Justin's back. And she's like, all right, Justin, go first.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. I was like,
idiot.
That's a bad idea. So she's sitting there and waxing away. Just fucking, he's crying, back's red and bleeding. And then
It didn't bleed.
by the time it was done, it was like the instructor was like, all right, guys, we got to start wrapping up because we got to get out of here. So I never got my back waxed.
He didn't have to go through the experience.
But I asked her several times, and I bought her the table.
Oh yeah.
I told her I'll take out the carpet in the study.
You had
I'll
to
put
move
a sink in
you
there
had to move the gaming room.
to the basement.
Yeah.
That's
House of Pain, I call it, the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which actually is probably better, but
I got my nose waxed one time in the new studio,
yeah.
and now it's probably a storage room.
Yeah. It's a storage for sure.
I had my own studio
Yeah?
at the house I bought with Uriah.
Oh.
I just sold my massage bed.
You mean Paul's massage bed?
He kept saying, leave it in case I want to massage your mother.
Oh,
But then he never
No,
said anything, so
now
I
he's
just
going to
got
massage her real good.
she's still waiting for the massage.
We might have a little brother or sister coming.
doubt it.
That would be weird.
Oh, that would
Can
be
you
weird.
imagine
That'd
not
be
being the
freaky.
youngest?
Well,
shit.
considering we're both cut out, if you know what I mean. We're both fixed.
Wouldn't that be really weird then?
Jesus?
It would be weird, I guess. Yeah, Jesus would be your brother and your father.
How would Jesus be your father?
Because he's everyone's father. Oh, no, he's not.
God.
No,
I mean,
God is
God,
the father.
Father.
Okay,
Son,
I
Holy Spirit.
mean you're close.
Sorry. God damn it. I just...
Whoa!
Oh,
whoa.
jeez. Come on,
Hang on a
man.
second. Gotta
Sorry,
watch out,
Lord.
man.
You got to forgive Paul.
I'm at the
He's,
DadDimes table.
Gee, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, that's not us. Don, we will post the video of
Yeah.
the gender reveal.
It was cool.
pretty epic.
It was pretty amazing.
Joey, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, what's
Where's
up, big
Kimberly?
dog? Big dog's on? Huh?
I was asking where Kimberly was.
She not on?
She's not. Joey's on.
Oh, you know what? We appreciate Joey.
Yeah.
And if you need any insurance, Samudio?
Samudio Insurance
That's
Agency, which is State Farm, I believe.
Really?
for all your insurance needs.
I'm just saying, they'll take care of you.
Yeah. They bundle better than Flo in that fucking
Yeah.
shitty cut.
Yeah.
What is it? Progressive?
I don't know, that
Yeah, fuck
stupid
them.
Geico Gecko.
Yeah.
The General.
I do like
I like Progressive.
I like
They've taken care of me.
Geico's
I'm like
commercials.
an Emerald Plus status.
Yeah. You would be.
I like when I call and they're like, the wait time is currently 2.5 hours. Hello, Mr. Baumgartner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, 2.5 hours, huh? Hello.
Oh, God.
It's the Emerald Plus.
Yeah, he's rolling his eyes at me, but I'm just throwing this out there. I love it.
Yeah. Who's your insurance?
Well, after the
Safeco.
9 kids.
Daveco?
Safeco.
Oh, it sounds like you need to call my nephew Joey.
Yeah, he'll get you better rates. Just saying.
He'll get you better rates.
You have to cut all your kids off of your insurance policy, but once you do that,
You're good. Kylie, by the way, you need to get insurance now.
actually, we have a really good place for you.
We got a good spot for you. Joey and Kimberly will get you taken care of.
Did you know that if you have a golf cart, you don't need insurance?
For real?
Should
I mean,
just get a golf cart?
that is what you drive. Yeah, you don't need insurance for it.
So I could drive a golf cart from my
Here?
house to Inglewood?
I mean, you probably would have to stop and charge at some point, but yeah, you could.
Okay. Take the tollway?
I don't think. Don't you tempt me
The
with a
free
good time.
tollway with it since you're.
Yeah. Try to stop me.
That's right.
I got to pay for my tolls now. That might be the plan.
That might be the plan. You know those electric scooters?
Huh?
Bugatti? You can get a Bugatti one now.
Dang.
Yeah.
How fast that thing go?
15 and change.
All right.
Not fast enough
You
to
would
be
think a
on the tollway.
Bugatti would be like, you go 50 on this bitch.
Yeah, they're trying not to kill people on a scooter.
It's a Bugatti.
I know.
God dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Tesla goes 50.
Tesla?
that's.
Tesla scooter?
I thought you said Vespa.
You know, that is one of my... I have a lot of fond memories of Rick. One of my favorites is him delivering Chinese food on my uncle.
Okay.
So, you know, he ran through life. I thought to myself the other day, because, like, we're streaming this now, and there's, like, it is global, right? We have all these countries, all these...
Yeah.
He was on the Tom Slick show, which was,
Okay.
like, local... I don't know, Paul, how would you even, like, categorize that? It was a band, and, like, it was on, like, a public TV show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like NPR, almost.
Like Channel 6. Like it was
PBS?
It was something really weird, but like they would be like a weekly or monthly thing, and it would be the Tom Slick show, and he would be the guitar player in there. And I'm like, if he did that, if he were alive to do that today, I mean, it's global and it's like zero cost commercially. I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal. I remember like, he had some license issues. He got a
License issues.
it wasn't. Come on. This is
Rhymes
a family
with
show.
BUI.
No.
No.
It rhymes with a lot of other things. But so something had some license issues. Had to get something that was a non-licensable vehicle that you didn't have to register. So he had like a certain less than CC motorbike.
Yeah.
Got a job with a Chinese company, and he would go around
Delivering
Chinese on this little.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But he like got it done. And now I'm thinking to myself, this is how you're going to start showing up to jobs.
Actually,
Oh, we got a new fan, Dave Davis.
What's up, Dave
Thanks,
Davis?
Dave. We
Yeah.
appreciate the follow, and
Love
thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We have this fond memory. Did you ever see him on his little... No?
I remember going over there and I passed him on the road.
You probably would have been way too young.
I mean, you're like
Yeah.
slightly over 21, so I mean, I get
Because
it.
I would have, when he died, I was still pretty young.
How young?
Well, how long's he been gone? 10 years?
It was overnight. I started thinking about that stuff.
10 years.
I don't know.
So that would make you what? Like half?
11.
12.
I was going to say,
You know,
yeah.
I'm really hoping David gets a scooter and gets.
He's gonna-
Is David your other son?
Chris, the eldest.
Well, David, this is your fucking cue. Get the... No, I'm just...
Get the scooter, man. You need the scooter.
Can I leave for a quick second?
Dave
Or is
is...
that not allowed?
Huh? I mean, it's frowned upon. I mean,
frowned upon,
if you
no,
gotta
man.
go, you gotta go.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
If you gotta go, you gotta go. But
Number
just
one
know
or
that-
number two, we got a bucket out back. They take both.
Just so you're aware, though, there's a microphone in there, so it's about to get awkward.
Our buddy Dave Davis is getting drunk with us. Dave, cheers to you, my friend. We are drinking George Stagg right now.
DadDimes.
We're
George T.
getting drunk with you. So thank you for joining us.
I'm nowhere close. I mean, this is like, what, 130 and change proof? We're only on, like, round 3.
136. Yeah.
Not even there yet.
But
Once we start
it
tapping
doesn't say I'm drunk with you. It says we're getting there.
You know why? Because
We are
we're drinking
getting to
buddies.
that po-
We
We're
are
drinking
your
buddies.
drinking buddies.
Absolutely. We're drinking buddies.
Correct.
This is actually part of our men's group that we're forming, which means you cannot be an alcoholic if you're drinking with friends. So that's what this is a part of.
That's true, man.
So thank you for joining us,
This is
Dave.
what
We
do.
appreciate you, man.
Welcome, Dave.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing being a Vikings fan?
I'm doing great.
I mean, they're
I don't
having
know
a
why
good season.
Dominic's hating, but you know.
Well, Dominic's my son, and I mean, he's probably doing it because
it's not like it's the Chiefs, the Raiders, or the.
I love the
Chargers,
Chiefs.
yeah,
Have
that's
you
true.
seen their new player? I mean, she plays amazing, like, international tour. She makes more money than the entire team every single day that she performs. I mean, phenomenal player.
Yeah. From the bench, yeah.
suck her dick already, Justin.
Whoa. My daughter loves her, so whoa.
I mean, every daughter loves T
Yeah.
Swizzle.
Yeah. Best player on the team. She pays the refs every single game. She
has
covers
been.
the bill.
That's true.
I mean, what's your problem?
Yeah.
She's not dating a Broncos player.
So it would be different if she was like Bo Nix's girlfriend.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Then you'd be like-
I would have a Taylor Swift T-shirt on right now if she was Bo Nix's girlfriend.
Mrs. Nix Swift.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But Bo Swift, I mean, that actually kind of has a ring to it.
I think Bo would have to change his name to Bo Swift.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you missed the conversation.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The Vikings have had a good season, right? Mm-hmm. But can you trust Sam Darnold in the playoffs?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We trust Bo Nix yet?
He's a rookie.
I mean,
I mean,
not bad for his first
When
time.
Donald went from the Jets to
Carolina.
Carolina,
Yep.
They're talking football still.
and then he was back up. So
Yeah.
I mean, did he really have a good chance?
It's a good time for
I mean,
I got you.
not with the Jets or Carolina.
You couldn't wait 8
But
minutes. That's okay. though.
the Vikings head coach has a proven track record with quarterbacks. You've seen what he's done with Sam
Yeah.
Darnold this year, right?
No.
I've always liked Sam Darnold when he came out, right?
Me too.
So when he came to the Vikings, I was
Look,
like,
I
that's
just do
cool.
this.
And then the season he has had has been phenomenal.
And I can
Yeah.
do this too.
I mean, also you're fucking throwing to
I can do this too.
Jeff AJ.
Oh, are we still talking about something that's important?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Oh,
We need to do some ratings, man, because we still
Go.
have to get into
Sweet.
DVD.
We're 55 minutes. We still got fucking at least 20 more.
You would think, it might help get some viewers.
Actually, we just lost quite a bit. That's okay, though.
Actually, we added quite a few.
Neat chilled on the rocks, and then we're going to get into some BBD because we have to hit that before the end of the night. Got to really open up that throat.
Hopefully, you ain't got meetings tomorrow. All right, Kylie. You know
Okay.
the rating system? You say you're a follower. You watch.
I do watch.
Just not to
Actually-
the end?
Me and Dylan were on a road trip to Alabama for 8 hours, and I listened to the whole.
Dom, my son.
Guy.
Yes.
Dom and Kylie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So actually, his son is dating a Kylie, and I'm like, you're not the real Kylie.
She is the sweetest.
I'm not going to say anything. I will never say anything bad about Kylie, but she's not the OG.
She's not your niece.
No,
She's
okay.
my potential future daughter-in-law.
Well, I mean,
They're pretty serious.
she's going to college.
Is she, though?
I don't know. This will be a different episode.
Different conversation.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
before that,
Justin,
I listened
she gave
to
you the look,
every.
by the way.
I listened to everything on the podcast on the way there.
You didn't listen to all of them.
Yes, I did.
You couldn't have in 12
8
hours.
hours?
In 8 hours? You
Well, I
absolutely
listened. Okay,
could
I
not.
listened to some before the car ride.
We
but
have
then I
52
kept going.
episodes, and they're about an hour apiece.
Anyways,
I'm
I've listened
going
to
to trust
them
what
all.
Kylie says.
All of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
What was
I'm
the first
trust-
episode?
Okay, well, you can't tell me to just remember
Okay,
it all.
you tell me what the first episode
Calling
was.
You May.
Oh, second.
Jack Daniels.
Well, because you got it in order.
I don't actually.
It's not Jack Daniels.
No.
It was Sinatra.
What was
boom.
the sixth?
Which was Sinatra. And
What was the 6th? I like that. Kylie.
Widow Jane.
12th?
It wasn't McKellen.
Because it's in order. You can't look back there.
Wasn't
So
Jack
he's cheating,
Ten.
obviously,
Yeah.
Kylie.
No.
Continue on with your story because I do believe you.
I did listen to all of them.
She listened to a few. Okay.
So when you listen to all of them,
You know the rating system.
you know the rating system.
Okay. So what do we rate from?
I don't know. You guys can't tell. No, because
0 to 5. 0 being terrible. 5 being amazing. And everything else in between.
okay.
So we do neat, which is right out of the bottle, nothing added. What do you think?
I hate,
You
I
have-
hate
You know
what?
whiskey.
Hold on.
So
Hold
You
on.
have to rate
Time
it.
out. Paul's been a member of this show. This is your 4th appearance?
Ooh, you've been on quite a few times.
This is your 4th or 5th appearance.
I think it's my 3rd or 4th.
I think it's your 4th or 5th.
Well, so you were
because we did 2 times when
John
I was
Senior.
here, and then you were with your dad. So this
You
is
were
your 4th.
COVID. You were in the
okay.
bunker.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I got one with John. Then with Kylie.
You were John Senior.
Senior.
John Senior, John Junior.
You weren't with John Junior. Because
No,
you
you
wouldn't
weren't.
show up for that.
You're right.
Yeah.
We had
I
this
had-
conversation.
Because we
you
called
care
and
about
you were
her.
like, John, where the fuck are you at, you
right.
son of a
Well, I
bitch?
was on the show then.
You care about her, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll be here to
No,
make sure you get home
no,
safe."
I
John,
had something I had to do.
yeah, John Junior's
Sleep?
here. You're like, "Drink up, like,
Drink
you can
up.
do all the jacks,
Hey,
whatever."
drive
man.
fast when you're drunk, guy.
Get home safely, ish.
No, I had something I had to do that night, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, nothing more than
How
that.
convenient. How convenient.
Yeah, we had the jack off that night. You missed out.
You did. Although we didn't get drunk at all.
We like
On the
it
check
legitimately was so much less alcohol than we needed to drink.
So
0 to 5,
0 to 5, neat.
neat.
Boy, I haven't been out in a while, and I haven't been drinking that much whiskey lately. So,
And this is George T. Stagg 2024
And we don't drink that much whiskey
at all,
either.
ever.
it had that bite at the beginning.
Kind of punch
I'll
you
have
in
to
the
go
face.
with. I'll have to go with like 3.5.
Okay.
That's the choice. Okay.
Kylie? Give your honest
A
rating.
2.
A 2? Okay.
Just because I don't drink whiskey, but it's not the worst whiskey I've had.
This will probably be
It
the best
definitely
whiskey
would-
you will ever have.
So
Definitely would not be the worst whiskey you've ever had.
okay then.
2.0 from Kylie, a non-whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
For me, I like black licorice.
Yeah.
When it was neat, you got the hint of the cherry.
Yeah.
And then the back end of that flavor was
Delicious.
It reminded me, what are those purple and white candies?
Good and plenty.
Good and Plenty's. So the back taste on the neat was a Good and Plenty, which is black licorice, which I actually absolutely love. So for neat, for me, I'm going to give it 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Okay. So this is George T. Stagg. Price point is astronomical if you cannot get it from someone that gives you hugs.
Or handshakes.
Or handshakes.
And you might have to give them a reach around.
If you're going to get the Pappy 15 year for that price, we had a conversation later. I was like, listen, man, if you're ever willing to just, you need to give me some love. I will be the first taker. Gotcha. This is a 4.5. This is, I
4.5?
I love George Stagg.
What did I say?
3.5. No, that's fine.
Oh, no.
No, you locked it in.
I didn't like. Well, I've been drinking.
You made a choice.
I had a Christmas party earlier too.
Yeah, that you were late to because you were doing an audition.
Yeah, I was late too, but I caught up.
Okay.
I meant to say 4 or 5.
Bullshit.
No, I promise you.
All right, chilled. On the glycerin ball, not chilled with an ice cube. An ice cube will dilute it, which will change the flavor profile. Paul.
You said with just the ball, not the ice.
Just the ball. Yeah.
Just a ball. This one.
Actually, I have to say it's about the same because it didn't really change anything for me.
Okay. Kylie.
Yeah, same. Didn't do much for me.
Did. So you're going to do a 2.0. Okay.
Tough critic.
Yep.
For me, on the glycerin ball, it did take away the licorice flavor on the back.
Yeah.
But I still felt the flavor from from it.
Yeah. Flavor saver.
Me liking I'm actually going to agree with them. I'm going to keep it at a 4 or 5. I meant 4 or 5.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to keep it there.
Yeah. It's a 4.8 for me. I like a chilled bourbon. It didn't change the flavor for me. It just enhanced it because it was a cooler flavor. And it complements the heat of the 130 plus.
It does take away the burn from it for sure.
It doesn't kick you in the face for the high proof.
No. Takes away the burn completely on the glycerin balls. The only reason why I kept it at a 4 or 5 is because I really like that licorice flavor on the back end.
It's good. It's good. Paul, put it on the rocks. We're going to dilute it. We're going to mellow it out a little bit because, high proof can be difficult for some.
Yeah.
What's up, Isabel and Gabby?
It went up for me because it did take that
it did go
burn
up.
off.
Okay.
And I'd have to say it went up to like a 4.2.
He is a Minnesota Viking fan.
That makes sense, 4.2. Yeah. All right, Kylie. So, it has been diluting for a while. Try it right now.
I just did.
Try it right now.
Do it again.
Right this second.
Okay.
Amazing. Awesome.
Call that a sip. No.
2.5.
She's moving on up. She's like, it's not as hard to drink. Okay, I can get that. I can see that.
She is drinking a Corona Premier right now.
We should have started with that.
Who may be our next sponsor? We don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Corona's not going to be the sponsor
Yeah.
of this show. But if you're willing
Could
to throw
be.
enough money at it, we'll put your logo right here.
$10. We'll do it.
27.
I honestly think putting the ice cube on it is slapping it in the face.
It is. Yeah.
This is not a drink that you would want to serve with any dilution to it whatsoever. For that reason, I'm gonna drop it down to a 4.0. I think it does take away the flavor. It does take away all the profiles of the flavor that they put into the barrel.
They put some time into it. Yeah.
They put time into it. For me, this I'd probably drink it neat. I like that licorice flavor. It does have a burn, but it's not a crazy burn.
Yeah.
The glycerin balls, for me, takes away the licorice flavor, which I actually really enjoyed. You don't want to dilute this at all.
No. I think, so if you order this and you're like, hey, man, you have Stagg, can I get that neat? They're going to be like, yeah, not a problem.
$87.
60?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And if you're like, put ice cubes in it, they'll probably be like, we're not serving you.
Yeah. Correct.
Or, hang on a second, I have some... You mean like red Stagg, right? Like, we'll put that on ice for you. Sure.
Did you mean Widow Jane?
It's a 4.2. Yeah, you're taking away from where it should be. And if you do that, you could do that with anything else. Don't do it with Stagg. Don't do it with Pappy.
Don't do it with
Macallan.
Sinatra.
Yeah, man.
10-year Jack Daniels. You don't do it with none of those.
No. Now you start...
Yeah.
You can dilute any other thing out there. If you do it to this, it's kind of a problem. But that's our take on it.
With this, there's too much put into this bottle to take away from the flavor.
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, would I put this in an old fashioned? It depends.
I would like to try it in an old fashioned because of the flavor profile.
It has to be like a solid old fashioned.
But it's not like
you know what old fashioned is? Cocktail. Delicious. Have you ever had one?
Nope.
No. Well, we're about to have Bloody Mary night.
It's a Bloody Mary party. Yeah. Are you coming over for our Bloody Mary party?
I'm in.
Are you actually going to be here?
Drinking.
I haven't heard anything about it until right now.
You
If
hear
it
about
involves
it
drinking,
every
do you see
single
the
year.
shelf?
Yeah, but that's a whiskey.
Every single year.
We just
Bloody
had a
Marys.
conversation before we came over here, and we were trying to figure out what the heck we were doing.
We do it every single year.
Well,
Every single year.
a lot of things don't happen every single year. So.
No, this is consistent every single year.
Yeah.
That's
Every
I was
single
here for the last 4
That's
years.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who was here last year and who wasn't here last year?
I'm gonna give out your address.
No.
Send me,
No. Do you know who was here last year?
me.
Do you know who showed up?
I don't remember.
Me.
You were here.
Yeah.
Do you know who wasn't?
My wife.
She said, and I quote, "Fuck you, Justin."
I doubt that, but okay.
And I'm pretty sure.
The finger on the screen doesn't lie.
See, there you go.
That was different. That was
last week, but
that was
was
not
last
last year. That was last week.
That was last week. No, she I mean, she was like, yeah, no, we had too much of a Christmas Eve party. I couldn't make it. Okay, whatever. That's cool.
I thought it was last year that I showed up with Jeremy.
Yeah.
No, that was the year before.
All I know is you were here.
Oh,
and
and Jeremy's the guy in Alaska that goes for
global. Yeah.
Last
Lady
year,
man.
just you and I went.
Yes.
And then the year before that, Jeremy went with us.
Yeah, and then John showed up with London and needed a toothbrush.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what they were doing the night before, but it was kind of
Well,
weird.
this one was Chandler's.
I was like, if you have your finger, I can put some toothpaste on it. You can get in there.
Right.
Get your gums.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what Jeremy was. Jeremy's always welcome, man. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
So, Dave Davis.
Yeah. What's up,
said,
Davis?
Hashtag Big Dick Nick.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We don't have Big Dick Nick
Yes,
today.
we do.
We have back there.
Well, we have Old Saint Nick and we have BBD, but we're going to get into
So,
BBD.
BBD
Mr. Stuffy just joined. What's up, Stuffy?
So we have BBD.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not gonna mix
technically
them.
that's Big Dick Nick back there.
That is. I mean,
But we're just going
That's
to do
next
Big
week.
Black Dick today.
That's
We're
next
going to
week.
gargle some BBD
Yeah.
right now.
before we do that, though, DadDimes, every year, we do one of these things. And this is Season 2, Episode 24, special guest, again, Paul Murray.
Oh, shit.
And what is so funny
You didn't do it for Kylie.
is now the vast majority of
Yeah.
people in your house can have one of these.
Except for your mom.
And your big brother, so you got to do me a favor, and you got to parade this around
Should I?
and be like,
She's
Hey,
gonna be
guys.
so mad.
hi, friends. Now, if you want, I can do what I got it on the back of this one. This was still on the laser. It's a keyhole, so you can hang it. I can put one in there if you would like. I have no problem doing it, but I was running out of time today. I did make it, though. It is in. You are now part of the DadDimes family. Welcome.
You
Special
should
guest.
hang that on the wall in the front room so your mom can see it every day.
You should hang it next to John's and
I'd
all
be
of Paul's that
at my
are.
own funeral.
It'd be Paul.
I didn't get up for the first
Paul.
first two times I came.
Well, I mean, it's before we had a laser guy, and now we have a laser guy, and now they're getting done at the time that they have available throughout the day because they still have a day job. For those that don't understand, you still got to pay the bills, so you still have to do the day job, but they still got done.
Speaking of day jobs, how's Call of Duty been?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played in years
Okay.
because I keep getting chat banned.
That's true.
Hey, John Murray just joined. Speaking of John,
Oh, about time, John.
DadDimes family, look at everyone that... John, can you do me a favor? Can you make sure that you hang up your plaque when you get home? Because
In the
these two
front
need to
room.
be now hung.
Do you want
Next-
mom to hate you?
Of all the people that have had the opportunity, the luxury
The joy.
of being on DadDimes.
Yeah.
Let's get into that BBD.
We did invite her. She
We
said
did.
no.
She said,
fuck you, Justin.
she
you
gave me
piece
the finger.
of shit.
You got the cork?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where it went.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, is it under your bells? So when you hear bells jingling in your house, it's time to call it a night.
Actually, John just joined us. Paul, show us again what...
You got to look forward to, John.
Wait, this is because I was going to surprise Stacy. He's probably sitting there listening with Stacy.
I'm pretty sure she's listening now. What's up, Angel? Welcome. Here comes Santa Claus.
No, here comes
I
Rudolph.
need somebody way smarter than me.
Do you need some help?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Yeah, it should just
John,
be twist
just
up.
to let you know, that's what your dad's going to be wearing. Jose Castro joined. I think that maybe my nephew.
Is it like
I don't
Fidel's?
know. Thanks for joining, Jose.
This is what we do here in DadDimes. I'm not going to cut you.
I'd back up.
I trust him.
Thank you.
I'd have been right there in my face. There we go.
Tortuga.
All right. So right now we're going to be gargling some BBD. This is some
straight
big,
from the Caribbean.
Big Black Dick Premium Caribbean Rum.
So,
And I am rock hard right now, just to let everyone know.
I know.
Rock hard.
I expected
Kylie.
this to have some color to it.
We normally don't have female guests.
Whoa.
I know.
What's wrong with color,
Whoa.
Paul?
Well, you don't. I used to see the white when you're talking about BBD.
it's
God
rum,
damn.
dude. It's rum. And it's white chocolate rum. Come
Oh,
on.
there you go, white chocolate. God damn it.
So how do you get the white chocolate Big Black Dick?
Well, they didn't think it through.
Well, I mean,
Hey, I did get you a regular rum.
It should have been
I got you a funny
dark
one and
chocolate.
a regular one.
well, I'm pretty sure I drank the regular one. This is the funny one. Actually, I don't know if I drank it or not. I don't know, man. Possibly, maybe.
You've had this?
I haven't had this yet. No,
Oh.
But I did get him a regular one.
she did.
And then this one for a joke.
It did happen. This is hilarious.
You got me some Tortuga vanilla rum.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I saw
was
this and I was like, "Hey,
absolutely good.
we have to do this on the show."
Yeah.
So, and I got the Jack Daniel's American, which you cannot get in the United States.
So is
Very
it American?
No, it's very un-American.
Yeah.
This though, I mean, look at the legs.
She's got
I don't know what that
legs.
means.
She knows
yeah, like-
how to use them.
It's very
beautiful, Paul.
syrupy.
Love it.
Oh, is that what they mean? Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Smells like white chocolate. You know what's going in my coffee tomorrow?
This, holy shit. This is so good.
Ooh, that is
God dang.
sweet.
Get it deep. Get it real deep.
Dave Davies said, that's some Diddy shit right there.
Yeah, we're bringing the lube. It's 30%, 60 proof. So we just went 130 and change proof.
Down
So
to-
this is under half.
And that's why it's so sweet. You like this probably, huh?
That's good.
I did try this when I bought it.
You know, it does taste
And I
like
was
white
like,
chocolate.
it's actually
Yeah.
really good.
John Murray's liking our live.
Thanks, John.
Welcome, John. Wish you were here.
Yeah.
But then you would get another plaque, and then there'd be a lot of chaos in the Murray house.
Yeah.
That's right.
What does Bev want to join us?
Good luck.
So I was thinking the other day, you had you were at a party, no invite. I see that. You were at a party.
What party?
The party that he was invited to, but he had to go to see a movie with his wife.
I didn't go to a movie. We went to dinner. It was
Dinner with
glorious.
his wife. Come on.
I think we ordered in. Actually, it was amazing. It
Are you
was,
talking about the Christmas
We were out
party?
till 2 a.m., so you could have came over after.
yeah, adults go to bed way before that. Like right now, you're pushing my bedtime. That's okay though.
True.
Did you sing karaoke?
No.
Oh, I
well,
love
that's
karaoke.
the entire party.
I love karaoke.
Why would I sing karaoke? I mean,
of us get up at
Shot through the heart.
yeah,
Yo,
not me. Why would you do that? That sounds horrible. But it was your mom's party.
Yeah.
What's she doing next week?
She's invited.
Well, there's things I want to talk about with your mom. I would love to have her on the show.
That's our Christmas episode.
Go ahead and call her.
Oh my god, to have her on for Christmas.
If you had her before Mom, she would be so mad.
But we would have such a good story.
The thing is, we invited your mom. She said no. She sent a
Yeah,
middle
but out of
finger.
pity.
Not out of pity.
Not true.
She had a comment first saying that she was never invited.
Oh, I mean,
And then she got an invite. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
speaking of that, we have a comment right now. Dave is asking, what's a whiskey to recommend for someone trying to start a whiskey collection?
Ooh, I would always start with. Go ahead.
So for me personally, something that's readily available in all areas.
Yep.
I would go with Blue Note. It's a
God damn, Blue Note's amazing to start with.
It's a cheaper bottle of whiskey. You're probably paying somewhere between $30 and $45 for it. The flavor profile is absolutely amazing. The price does keep increasing though.
Every time that we talk about it,
Every time we talk about it, it does increase a little bit. But it's one of those whiskeys that you try and you're like, God damn, this is just a good solid whiskey.
Genuine.
So I would say Blue Note is probably one of my favorite.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Yep. One of my favorite on the lower end.
That's a good way to start.
Yep.
And then you work your way up.
What would you recommend?
You know, I was going to say like a McKenna, but I'll tell you, Blue Note is it's stellar. That was such a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I mean,
so good.
God, like, you know what? Have you?
Some of the ones Sarah got you was really good.
Yeah, we've had some good ones there too.
Last week, Dave, we did a Doc Swinson,
Doc's,
which is about a $50 to $60 price point, and
Now
that is a really good whiskey.
That was a birthday gift. Now I know.
You've been to Dave Co. many a times.
Many times. Rave Row. We don't talk about them. They don't sponsor us.
That was a really good whiskey, and then we've done some that the missus have got for you.
We time and time again, and they're all down there. We would have to bring them up
Yeah.
again. You want to start out? Go get some
Blue Note,
Yep.
for sure.
Good way to start.
Yep. This
Other
is
than that-
actually really good coffee.
I mean, I'm telling you, that is absolutely delicious.
Trying to figure out what that would be good in. Because I don't drink coffee, but maybe some hot chocolate.
Oh, that's
some
not
cocoa.
Yeah,
Nice.
which is a sweet coffee.
Yeah.
No, because it really is good. It's just a little sweet, so you
want
do
to
have to
taper it
blend
down.
it with something. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to blend it.
They are blending.
So every time we're a little over. And is what it is. We do on DadDimes. We have to end it off with a dime of the week. You're not a dad.
And she loves her dad.
And you're not a dime.
And you don't have kids. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you, God.
ease your way into that thing. Talk to
Which
this
comes
guy.
to our next guest. Uriah, come on in.
Oh, you know, he says that, but really we have him on the line.
You guys are so funny.
I mean, we
Thank
are
you.
pretty hilarious. What is the best whiskey?
That's
John
what my
Brady
Family
said. What's
Feud
the best
interview
whiskey, man? Family Feud. What do you think a good dime of the week would be?
Which is advice you would give to people to
To the people,
either
to the
encourage
masses.
them. It could be encouragement. It could be funny. It could be whatever you think the dime of the week is to help our 2.2 million followers right
Make
now.
it to the next week. Mm-hmm. What's your words of encouragement?
Me?
Yes.
Myself?
You.
Yeah, you. We've heard his shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's said it like 4 or 5 times now. And it's the same.
I had some.
Don't forget to pull out.
Today, but,
You got to get to work. That's what he said.
you know, being in the holiday season,
Okay.
I'd have to say you put aside your differences
Yeah.
and get along for the family.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, kind of.
'Tis the season.
Maybe don't throw that out there when you're talking about my family. That's weird. Like, come on, man. I'm not going to put aside my feelings for crackheads and alcoholics and
Yeah.
like no, I'm not.
That must be family members that don't subscribe to the DadDimes.
No, they don't at all.
Yeah.
Those
so,
sons.
motherfuckers.
No. And you know, I'm not throwing my business out to 2.2 million people. But when you're like a shithead your entire life, and then all of a sudden post, I'm taking theology classes and listening to God, and like, okay, it's like going to prison and finding God. You had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't.
I mean,
know,
but-
you know, I really
No,
Even with that, at the end of the journey, they still found the Lord.
No, he
And-
didn't.
And that's a blessing.
No, he didn't. He posted it because he wanted to get likes and like happiness posts saying, "Oh my God, thank you so much, and I can't believe you're going to help me on this journey, dude."
They don't
No, you
care.
haven't. You are a horrible human being, and you. At the end of the day, you cannot repent fast enough for what you've done in this world.
Redemption's on what you prove throughout the rest of your life, not what you've done.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't go off. We've all done fucked up shit.
I get it.
I mean, you're more of a saint than I am.
behind Justin
right?
on this one.
So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, things that's been done in the past,
Yeah.
I mean, you could look at that, but it's what are they doing to go forward? Now, if they're posting that and then they're out there fucking snorting lines off a hooker's ass, all right, you're full of shit, right?
That's where
But
they're
it-
swiping the credit card.
But if they're truly making an effort to go ahead and try to better them
Yeah.
their life, no matter, I mean,
And I
I
completely
guess
agree.
there's some exceptions to the rule, but what they're doing, I mean, I'm going to give them my full encouragement and full support. And if they found that through the Lord, I'm with them, man.
You need to better your life, but you're not going to do it just because you think that people that are posting things like, "Good job, buddy." Like you were doing it just so you can get the people to think that you're doing it, and then you're not going to do it. And historically, for the first 44 years of your life, you haven't done it. And if you start doing it tomorrow, and man, I will throw this out there, if he is the next preacher going out there and saving the world and going and doing God's work, good for you and congratulations.
After 44 years, it may be that. I mean, sometimes I got a lot of dumb family members, right?
I don't know if you know who I'm talking about or not.
I absolutely do.
He probably does. I have uncles that have done fucking outlandish shit.
Absolutely.
One of my uncles did a lot of crazy shit in his life.
Crazy.
It took him probably 44 to 50 years to figure out, hey, that was bad. And now he is constantly on 16th Street preaching the sermon of God to everybody that listens. He's constantly doing this stuff. And it took him 50 years to get there.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes you 50 years to get there because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
In which case, if it takes you that 50-year journey, you know what? I'm good. As long as you are doing the right things to proceed on that path, I'm going to support you, man.
Don't do it for likes.
Don't do it for likes. Do it. You don't have to post shit on. And I don't know who you're talking about. That may be the case, but sometimes there is redemption even after 50 years of life. You know, so.
But you got to do the walk. Don't do the talk.
You got to do the walk. Absolutely. Dave is asking, what about a higher end of whiskey you would add to the collection?
Well, we'll do that here in a second. What's the dime of the week?
I thought we just went over that with Paul.
We got to get her, I guess. Is she the first girl on your...
No, but I want to hear it from her. Like, I want to hear what her words of wisdom
wanna
are.
hear mine.
Like, I want to hear a motivational thing that is going to push forward for very positive things coming in, not only your life, but everyone that's listening.
Because we have
have
quite a bit of following for, like, our female following is absolutely ridiculous.
From Ho Chi Minh.
That's the majority of our followers. So
Global.
some words of encouragement. To
Love
the women out
yourself
there.
before you can ever love anyone else.
I love it.
God
That is
damn,
good.
that is a dead dime of the week.
That is beautiful.
If you don't, you'll learn the hard way.
That's also a thing. Mm-hmm. I like it. God, I like it.
Absolutely. It's beautiful.
Mid-range bottle.
No, he's asking higher end bottle. Higher end bottle,
Oh, my
Dave.
God.
My favorite whiskey of all time is
Stagg.
what we just had, George T. Stagg.
Yep.
It's absolutely delicious. That's going to be on the
It's
lot
a
higher end.
Yep. You got friends that you want to impress just to have a good time and enjoy something absolutely amazing. Good price point if you could find it, which you can always find over at Cherrywood. Eagle Rare.
Absolutely.
10-year bourbon. You could pull it out every single time, and it will be absolutely amazing for everyone that you
You could do
bring to
Eagle
your
Rare.
occasion. Yeah.
You could do the Colonel
Colonel's good.
Taylor.
Colonel's good.
E.H. Taylor is also phenomenal.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jack Daniel's 10-year was much better than their 12-year.
True.
That's going to be on the higher end. He said $500 budget.
Every once in a while, you can find some. Well, listen, you have to also understand that the wives are listening right now. So let's have a conversation of what the actual price is and what the price is that you get on DadDimes. Sinatra. Every once in a while, you can get a Costco.
150 to 200.
That's not bad.
And you cannot go wrong with Sinatra whatsoever.
Ever. Yeah.
The 10-year, which is similar to that price range, right?
No.
No.
10 years up there. 12 is higher. Rip Van, if you could find it.
Rip Van is, you're not going to be able to find it for retail like we were able to find it. So Rip Van, you're probably looking at about
9
to 12.
Yeah.
George T is somewhere between 8 and 12, 8 to 15.
Yeah.
What other ones?
Macallan, which is a Scotch. We haven't done it yet. The Macallan 18. If you enjoy Scotch, it's
a good one.
Up there on the price point, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Depending on where you find it.
Bland's is, I think Bland's hype
Bland's is overpriced.
Bland's is a good whiskey at about $70 to $100 price range.
Yeah. When they start selling it for $240, turn around and go somewhere else.
Honestly, if you find it for $100, well, maybe 150, way overpriced. But biggest bang for your buck for about $60 to $100 is probably Eagle Rare.
Man, time and time again, I love breaking out Eagle Rare.
You can't go wrong with Eagle Rare or Sinatra.
I tell you what, if you're ever in China, it tastes like shit and it's cheap, but people will talk about it. Deer penis whiskey.
That makes sense.
Paul likes
That
penis.
makes so much sense. He is super into that. Hey, look. I think my dog's over there.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Or that's our next guest. You're right. Come on in.
With that, though, we love you guys. This is DadDimes, episode 52. This is the 1 year. Thank you so much for sticking with us for 365-ish plus days. I don't know if we're going to start season 3 next time. I don't know if we're going to take a week or two off. I don't know. I mean,
I'm in for Christmas.
Old St. Nick.
We might do an Old St. Nick's Christmas.
We might be doing it. I don't know. You get to find out next week.
Dave, we hope we helped you out.
Yeah.
You could always just message us. We'll give you... I mean, we've done 52 of them so far. We'll give you... Don't
keep going.
Whatever you do, don't get Widow Jane.
Don't do it.
That's for sure.
Widow Jane, tenure. Don't do it. It's a waste of your time, waste of your money.
Absolutely. But thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you
We
guys
love
being
you
here. Welcome to your first podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm so glad to be on.
DadDimes on the rocks. We love you.
Oh, I got to scroll.
Yeah, you got to do the thing.
That's what I did.